What are some easily available shows that you guys love that you would recommend people start tearing through?
Live PD. Live PD. All right. You can watch this on YouTube. It's the modern version of Cops. And they're in like 16 to 20-minute episodes. You get about 4 or 5 like police situations per episode in various cities. So you can probably find your city. Missouri, a lot of meth. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You guys have a methamphetamine problem. It's pretty fun.
We're winning meth, and then you pop into the city, and we're winning murder, bitch.
That's what I was talking about before the show started when I was watching it, or maybe it was, I lose track of the pre-show and actual show, but like the cops pulled this guy over in Florida, and he had like a jar of wax, like marijuana wax. And they were like, well, he's just got like 8 grams of wax. So we're going to cite him, which means write him a ticket and send him on his way. And I was just like,
son of a bitch.
I was at a Trump rally. Lock him up. Lock him up. Like I just didn't seem, it seems so unfair to me but then I'll see
it is unfair. That's why it seemed that way.
Yeah, it's totally, that's
it's
like
wildly unfair. It's a reasonable conclusion.
I don't know if Dick is a pot user being in California or not. But
are you kidding, man? I'm a big psychedelics user. I got so many.
I know you are because of your fucking Burning Man shit.
Yeah, there was a festival planned during this pandemic that I stocked up on. So now I've just got a giant pile of hand sanitizer, 1-ply toilet paper, stupid outfits, and acid. And I've been tearing through it like a chemist in this whole thing because the booze isn't working anymore. So I will definitely check out that Colors from Outer Space movie that you talked about.
The booze isn't working. It stopped working for you?
Yeah, it stopped making me happy. So I had to change to something else.
If you want to, I think it would really be, I've never done acid, but I feel like this would be a really good movie to trip to just because of the like colors, and the CGI is actually good, and the meteorite starts mutating the scenery to make it more like wherever it's from, and it's like this Alice in Wonderland sort of like pink and pinkish purple landscape. The trees and the flowers start mutating. His tomatoes are like, he's like, Nicolas Cage is so manic and insane. He's just like picking his tomatoes. He's like, look at this, they're huge, and 2 weeks early.
Did he win an Oscar? Am I crazy?
An Oscar? Yeah, he's won an Oscar for best acting. Best actor.
Living in Las Vegas?
I believe it was Leaving Las Vegas, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, it's certainly not because he's the grandchild of Francis Ford Coppola. Right?
I didn't know that.
No,
okay.
I don't think you can really get the Academy to do what you want, or
certainly not. Hollywood isn't incestuous.
Story and directing matters, I guess.
Yeah,
I think it does. I think that was a genuinely good performance that year. I don't know what he was up against. Sometimes that's very telling. Like you'll look back at like who won. Like if you go back to the years that Leonardo DiCaprio was nominated and you see who he had to go up against, it was like some of those things where you go back to like, you're like, man, I thought that guy was a good baseball player. How was he not the best pitcher that year? Oh, that was the year where he had to go against this guy, that guy, this guy.
It was like he was slated against Daniel Day-Lewis or something, right?
Yeah.
No, he was up, I remember that year. He was up against Jeff Foxworthy.
So Kyle, that's the show. You would say Live PD. Dick, what I
was going to go with Ozark. That's what I've been binging on lately. I finished season 2. I had a bad take on it. I was on Twitch ranting about how much I dislike season 1. And I guess the way they laundered money, which is they literally put it in laundry machines, sat with me the wrong way. And after that, I like couldn't get past it. But I watched season 2 and I was like, this is pretty good. And everyone says season 2 is the worst of the 3 seasons. Not bad, just maybe an average season sandwiched by 2 very good ones. Now I'm on season 3. I'm only 2 episodes in. I'm enjoying it as well. Ozark has my attention.
Well, that's an actual part of like passing money along is throwing in the laundry machines to like rough it up.
Yeah, they were doing that to like make it more crinkled and like not as obvious that you're laundering, fresh bills. But yeah, Ozark is sick. What I like about the Ozark is you guys, none of you have probably ever been to the Lake of the Ozarks. I'm from St. Louis. So I've been dozens of times. And the kind of people they're showing there that are like those, yeah, these are kind of our parts. Those people exist. They are all over the goddamn place. You go and fill up your gas and you'll get bad looks from locals, like people who think that like you're because you live a few hours north, you don't belong there, which I guess you don't. But yeah, they're poor as fuck. Very poor people around there.
I get that same vibe when I watch The Sopranos. Like, oh yeah, that's a thing. There are people who act like that, people who look like that.
Oh yeah, welcome to Belleville. All right,
and they, some of the swimmers on my team were from Belleville, and then at the very beginning when they play the song and do the streets, I've either seen those streets or they're just so characteristics of streets I've seen. I think I have like one of those.
I've been on the New Jersey Turnpike, but I mean that's not saying much. When I see him go through the toll and I see the sign for the Turnpike, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, they show 16W, which is unless the Devils change where they play, I don't think they have. It's pretty exit 16W. 16 wins is what it takes to win the Stanley Cup. 16W takes you to the Devils arena.
I just have, I'm imagining Woody like watching The Sopranos and being like, Italians. Yeah, I know how they are.
They're a shiny, aggressive people.
They're very shiny folk.
And they hug a lot. Yeah. We have Jackie's like best friend growing up. They're still friends to this day, are Italian. And yeah, they keep throwing in Italian words and they hug and they kiss you and they feed you.